Alright. Let's begin our day. So I already played a teeny weeny bit just because I needed to go get my turnips. It is turnip day. If you are not aware, it's turnip day. Saturday for you. Don't sell your turnips. You should have already sold them. If you've got, if you do have them left over, do sell them. Just get rid of them because it's turnip day on Sundays. I spent 1.5 million. Look at my pretty hair. So I was so excited. So I loaded up today. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to stylize my house, and I had some new options. And then, oh, look how pretty it is. Oh, fantastic. I love it so much. So let's get through our mail. Hey, thermal. Yeah, I was like, I forgot to put the so that paw print's been on the door for a little while, but I kind of dig it a lot with this style of door. Yeah. Just realized it matches my tummy. Got a paw print on my stomach. That's a four padded. Mine's 3 padded. Valicos only have 3 pads. I've never ever noticed that before. Some crap. Mr. KK, bring me a dream. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I bought it yesterday, just again. And I really like that door. I didn't get it originally because it was a bit gaudy with the other styles of exteriors, but I think the one I've got currently, I think it matched. Yeah. Turquoise specs. Put little turtles on your face. The little turtle eyes. It actually reminds me that Mr. Oh, actually, I should put that. I got the pool. Ooh, gold. I'll put this upstairs. So I did do a little redecorating. Did I do this at the end of the last stream? I think I did. Sometimes it blurs as to what I've done on stream, what I haven't done on stream. So, apologies if I repeat myself or forget to mention something. Let's go, actually, we want to grab that thing out that I just put away. I kind of want this chair now. Want the... Am I after? There it is. Lifeguard chair. Oh, I can get a fresh cooler too. I think that's a good idea. Things to make it look like an outdoorsy area. How you doing today, Thermal? I'm having one of those, it's you go out and it just keeps alternating weather. I don't know what the weather's going to be at this point, so... Managed to do everything without getting rained on, and then come home and it's all sunny. How do I don't know how I want to do this. I don't want it to go runs, silver, can't do that, okay. Into the plaque. I wonder what you get after that. Yeah, I had 2 people mention they wanted to do something with me today, so it's like, this is the reason why I'm streaming Animal Crossing today. Otherwise I probably would have I think what I'll do is I might do alternating days of Animal Crossing and Monster Hunter on stream, just because we're now reaching sort of a crescendo of slowdown, I feel. Outside of just customizing my town and just doing my daily chores, I don't really... having less of a drive to do stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, so, I didn't show, I have an entire floor full of turnips, then I got all these, and then I have, I actually like the look of the turnips, like, see that vertical effect, really nice. Really like that. So I've seen a lot of people put their turnips up, but they do them wide, whereas I think doing vertical is a little more fun. Where should we put the pool? Gotta put the pool somewhere. I paid 1.5 million this time around, and I have 1 million in pocket, so I still have spending money, which is nice this time around. I'm reaching a point now where I've got a lot of money. So this set of turnips will probably pay off the last loan, because I was debating about doing that, but I think I'll pay it off. Where should we put the pool? I don't know where I kind of wanted a pool area, but I don't know where to put it. I've kind of limited my space because of the garden, the flower fields, the bamboo area, the forest, and now turnip area. Because the turnip area was going to be where I was going to put the pool, but turnips first, I guess. I do wish you could put stuff in this courtyard, because this would be fun to turn it into like a little pool area, but I don't know. Yeah, you can see there's a few holes around. I haven't done my chores for today, so. What do we think looks good? Maybe down here. Maybe here would be good. By the beach. Whack this tree. Get some of that blue fencing. I think I have blue fencing in my storage, so maybe we'll go grab that. Oh, big boy. I love that you can push things like this. That's a weird perspective thing. Can you interact with it in any way? Bengal's like, will come outside and she's like, what? Why? Now I've got a pool place in my place. Kind of want a lawn chair maybe here. This. And cooler next to it, I think. Dang, that's a big old cooler. I was not expecting it to be that big. That'll be too wide, won't it? Yeah, I think that's a better use of the chair, I'll be honest. How's that? I don't want to put the fencing there, so maybe we'll go get the fencing. Yeah, I think this makes more sense here, kind of like this. Garbage pail. I was gonna put a garbage pail there as well. There. Alright, let's go get that fencing and make it kind of like a pool area, I guess. So doing that means I'm going to have to run around it. So oops, wrong house. I haven't been in my girlfriend's house in a while, so maybe it's a good excuse to explore. Oh, what? She's got little floor lights. She didn't tell me that. I need these. There's a black guitar. That's like my guitar. Oh, I like this. I want that. Oh, and she has a proper planter. I wonder if those planters can be customized and I'm just a dum-dum. She's got some nice stuff. I'll have to, like, go through her catalog at some point. She has a skeleton. It's a skeleton having dinner on the floor. Really shows how it's been a while since I've explored her house. So she's only recently started getting a bit more space because she hasn't been paying off her loan very quickly. So I think she took a bit of my money to get an extra room or two. Oh yeah, this room hasn't really changed. Really want these lights. I saw people using them for the, like, either theme parks and stuff like that, but another way to use them was like some really good lighting for the Godzilla stuff. And I was like, oh man, I want to make a big Godzilla scene, so. I mean, if the stream isn't too busy today, maybe I could do a bit of Monster Hunter. We'll see. Really thinking about that game a lot. What am I doing? I wanted, AMC. It is currently, 1:15. If you ever see me stand still, you can always check the bottom left. That's my time. It's fencing, that's what it was, just down the bottom. Why? Is it two, oh, you after, turnips? No, so, okay. You can't do that because it's essentially a weird time travel. And apparently people are saying that it rots if you take it between regions. Walking stick. Can I push this down any further? Can you push it even further? Oh heck. That looks weird. Don't do that. How did... No one's pointed this out to me before. Have we never noticed? Bengal has no path to her house. No one's pointed this out to me. Or Bengal. Let's move this closer. Let's get the fencing. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Oh, can I do it from the other side? I don't want to pick up everything. Make sure your children don't fall in pools, okay? Before we continue, I need to put Bengal's path down. Annoying me. Yeah, they've noticed this. Bengal is the owner of the pool, I guess. Did you want to have another crack at fishing today, MC? Gonna let me? Alright, need to pick up the pool now. That out. We'll go there. Why does it do this? Oh, look, she's already using the footpath. See, she appreciates it. Billy's just weirdly staring at me. I'm moving in a pool next door. Hope you don't mind the noise. Yeah, I feel like having a chocolate milk before streaming was not a good idea. Constantly clearing my throat. I'm sure is a wonderful noise for you all. I want to put the cooler down, but I don't know where. Maybe the cooler can go... Yeah. Fresh cooler. A little bit more fencing. Perfect. Put the garbage pail in the corner. That's annoying. Sometimes placing is just so frustrating. So those little half blocks. I never used to be a problem. I can't remember when half blocks got introduced. That must have been in this game, because I don't feel like people talked about it in like New Leaf or anything. That looks nice. I think I like that. They're a good tile for the beach, but not for the beach, for the... Not really. They kind of need like a concrete-y style one. There isn't really. Terracotta is probably the closest, but I don't really want to put terracotta tiles down. Especially because, like, if you've seen, like, if you put two different path types next to each other, that gap between them just is really not nice. I wonder whether or not someone's come up with some better solutions, like, for, like, having, like, custom ones sitting next to between two, because the custom one will override it. But if you accidentally pick up something, you're just going to pick up the custom at the same time. It's really irritating. Alright. Do you know what time it is? Shovel time. I really should go to islands and get some new people. I'm waiting for someone to move out again, because I really want to get a... I really want to get rid of Canberra. I kind of want to get rid of Greta now. I do want to get rid of Quilson. They're like the main ones I want to get rid of. And then hopefully we can get some people from the island. Because that's the thing, it's like, you don't end up rotating through many people in Animal Crossing, I feel like. But, it's a bit frustrating. Then you get them to move out. So, there's a couple of ways to have them want to move out. Like, you have the simple one, which is the don't talk to them, and then they'll just get sort of depressed or lonely and then decide to move. Then you have people say killing them by kindness, which is, you have them move out. You talk to them lots, you befriend them, and eventually if you talk to them too much, they'll just sort of get very explorative and they'll be like, I want to see the world. Should I stay or should I go? And it's sort of like your proof of like whether or not you do love them or whatever. I don't really know. But they're more likely to leave if you befriend them really heavily, apparently. Which I vaguely remember that being a thing. So I should technically be just talking to them lots, but I'm kind of lazy when it comes to talking to the villagers in this game. But there's a third way, which is you can classify them as rude, I believe, from Isabel. I don't know if they just straight up move out or something happens, but yeah, I need to get rid of them, but I don't really want to mark them as rude because it's like, I think that prevents them from moving into other people's towns. Not that I think anyone wants my koala or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't go get extra money today because I already had like 1.5 mil for turnips. I think is a good amount because otherwise I would have just ended up filling my house with them and the island. But dang, I just thought about it. You could probably just make a save file that is just literally turnips. Just make the entire place flat and then just put turnips everywhere. Surely that's just how someone plays this game. But yeah, I was okay with the amount of money I got last time, and I'll probably be okay with it this time as well. The profit already says I have the potential for a 600 this time round. So I think that pretty much says it every single time. So hopefully one of my friends get a decent one around 400 to 500 or higher. And if so, then we're pretty set pretty much forever, I feel like. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to be like, oh dang, I really need money now. Look at me. Feels good that every time you see a hole now, because the bunny festival's over, that you will get a turnip, because I really... Ooh, ambush shoot. I was really getting over digging holes, and then it's just like out of paranoia that I've missed a fossil and it wasn't. We must greet Princess Kaguya every time we are here, and then bow. We move on. Oh, another orange flower spawned. Oh, and another, I don't know what this is. Maybe that's pink roses? That'd be nice if I got pink roses finally. So I was having a look over that chart that not the chart, the document on all the flowers and stuff like that, and how they grow, but I don't believe that it has actually changed that much. Is it me, or is there white flowers missing from here? Or red flowers, hang on. I'm gonna go get some red posies. I feel like there's some red posies missing for some reason. But yeah, like, I think the method of growing still is the same. Like, for the chart is not really that wrong. It's just there's some weird, like, weird things that are probably going to take a little bit longer. So, these flower beds should be fine. Yeah, it's just one of those that probably will take quite the while. Bonk. Bonk. Never get gold. I should, you know what I should do? I haven't talked to Isabel in a while. We should have a talk to her and see what our ranking is on the town, because we have quite a lot of stuff now. Really, our town is like a 4-star or something by now. Oh no, do you see what I see? I didn't pull that weed. I could have got a bag of money there, but I didn't pull that weed. Not that I need it. It's not a huge amount of money. Like 10,000 or something. I don't want to stick. I had such a chore trying to find the turnip girl this morning. She kept teleporting all over the island, and when she would teleport, I just had absolutely no idea where she'd go. Like, she was just hiding like nooks and crannies around the island. Like, she was up the top right there, then she was down on the beach in the bottom right, not bottom right, bottom left, and then she was up in the behind the museum, and I couldn't see her because she was behind the museum. I really wish that they would stay put, because if you need to visit them multiple times, it just becomes this madness chase around the island. I wasted so much time. You know what's crazy about Animal Crossing? Is I feel like I haven't really done a lot so far, but we're all already at almost like half an hour of like playing this, and that's crazy to me. Like, this game is such a weird contrast of, you feel like you can get quite a lot done, but at the same time you haven't feel like you do a lot, and it just burns so much time. Look, Deli's checking out the flowers. Then again, I feel like I kind of make the chore myself of playing this game. Well, I wouldn't say chore, I think it's a bad way of phrasing it, is the amount of effort putting into doing all the stuff while playing this game. I make it harder on myself. I just end up doing so much. That's the thing, it's like the difference between me playing this and my girlfriend playing this is very, like, very... Oh yeah, another shovel. Is a very stark contrast, because it's like I'm trying to be on top of like all the things, but yeah. Oh man, I love that roof. I love that new roof I've got. It's funny because it kind of reminds me of, in the West there's an art style that's very sort of popular right now in a lot of video games. I think a best way to contrast it is it's the Fortnite or Unreal look now. So like say, what's that Monster Hunter coin that got made? What's it called? Monster Hunter clone. Dauntless, that's it. I love searching that, gave me the result I wanted. Dauntless and stuff like that. They have that sort of like clay, like model sort of look to it. And yeah, it's just not me. Hey Armin, how you doing? I thought you called me Mighty for a moment there. If I was playing D&D, that would be pretty appropriate. It's funny, I have quite a few friends that play D&D. I haven't played it in quite some time, but I can see them all going sort of stir crazy during all the quarantine stuff, and they're all playing like board games and things like that on like Tabletop Simulator, and there's another tabletop game. I remember, but basically I can see them like they really need to still do their thing, so they're playing all those games online. You played D&D once and everyone didn't like it. Yeah, it's a funny thing. I have a love-hate relationship with it. The creativity of it is really fun. I think that what you can do with it, but I think it has a big problem with needing to play it with a particular set of people as a communal thing, and also play it in the way that everyone wants to play it, because it's very difficult, because I've had issues with playing with friends that just have they play characters that don't gel well with the rest of the group. I've had issues with people's personalities clashing. I've had issues with the fact that people want to play in a particular style, others want to play in another way. Some people just really don't like certain campaigns. I know I've had that quite a lot. But it's a very complex organic thing, unfortunately. That's why it's really funny, because a lot of people talk about what's that show called? Critical Role. Like, I've never watched Critical Role. I don't want to watch it. I have other, like, I don't really know how they play the game, but it seems to be that's the super duper popular way that people love. And so people see that show and they assume that's what D&D is. That's how my campaign should be. And I think that's can be sort of bad at the same time, because then you've got this image in your head as to what that is as a game, and then they go and play it and it's like, oh, this isn't how it was when we played it at all, or my friends aren't as funny as the people on the thing, or no one's really role-playing very well. Like, it becomes this sort of, you're too much overthinking it instead of just trying to be in the moment and enjoy it. Stego. Not that I'm an expert on D&D, that's for sure, because there's a friend of mine, he's a... Look at this silly boy. He's a friend of mine, he plays it religiously. He's like the D&D guy in my town. There's like 1 or 2 other people that are like more senior than him. And so if you've ever got a campaign running in my area, like it's very likely you would have played with him or have met him. But he plays in a particular style that I think a lot of people wouldn't would just bounce off, sort of thing. Wow, I got into a D&D rant there. I wasn't expecting that. I have a lot to say on the matter, I guess. You put that fencing away. What kind of style does he do? How do I describe it? He's very by the books. He wants to follow the rules 100%. He will try to look up stuff. He likes to follow the script as best he can when it comes to like pre-mades, because he does a lot of the actual official D&D campaigns. But I'm more into a lot more freeform. What's this? Okay. So yeah, it's like a lot of people kind of expect to go into D&D it being that, but a lot of people will find if they go to official places, they'll find that they're gonna be doing it by the script, basically. And you have some harsh limitations. Finally! Wait. Do we have yellow roses? No, we don't. We do? Don't. I can't remember. I want to buy these, because I think I need more of these. Wait. No, it's not roses. I don't need roses. I'm silly. Oh well. Another one of these, maybe. But yeah, it's definitely complicated beast, I would say. Also, some people really like technology, some people really don't like technology. I actually have made campaigns on Divinity, and in Tabletop, and in... what's the other thing I made a campaign in? But it's like, you can make those and it can be a lot more, like you're playing to the game's rules. So it's like you've got the actual 3D game that you're making stuff for. So it limits the player's ability to do stupid shit, but it also reduces the amount of thinking. Like combat just goes really, it flows. Like rather than when you play D&D sometimes and people just they either do something really simple or they like to do something crazy, and then it's just a massive time waste. Yeah. Definitely figure out your friends and who you play with, because yay. I love that she gives it in like a little doggy bag that's like that looks like it should have food in it. Yeah, it definitely it's a massive learning curve, like, and you have to sort of put yourself in the right frame of mind. So if you have people that are wanting to play a bit more, like I've definitely got friends that are like they don't want to be heavy math or heavy rule set, so it's like they just want to wing it. Fine, then it's like you just know that you need to do it, you need to write for that sort of style. You've got people that are very much, they almost want to be living in a book, then have a very structured campaign, give them very clear goals, but oh, I forgot to sell that. It's a lot of figuring out of what people are and what they want and stuff. Oh, I forgot to put the bird bath back. It is funny though, because it's like the one big thing I will say about D&D, and it's a positive in every regard that I've ever encountered this, is the social element, which is you have people that are, well, I'm gonna go with some generalizations here. So I have some very nerdy friends that are very sort of quiet individuals, and they have trouble like making friends at particular places and things. I think D&D has helped them immensely. I think it's brought them out of their shells. I think it's made them like hang out with people that they normally wouldn't have. But yeah, nah, it's I think that's been a massive benefit that I think that you'll find most people that play it do find that, at least. Yeah, that's the thing. If you've got some people that sort of at least know what you do, it's good to have a contrast in terms of experience as well, because if you're all rookies, that can be pretty rough. I've done an all rookies one before, back when I played years and years back, and when I was like a uni student, I was like, everyone was like, oh, we've heard about D&D, but we've never played it and we want to check it out, and it's just bumbling through rules, trying to figure out how you're actually meant to play it. Like, it can be one of those things where you can kind of get the gist of it, but it's like you never really get a feel for it. So it's like, if you have a couple of people that are a bit more experienced, you can either have them instruct the DM, or you can have them help people in terms of if people don't really know what they should do on their turn, it's like, oh, what should I do in combat, or what can we do here? And so you can have them play very like, they're the experienced character, and they know stuff because of either training or whatever. Usually those types of people should know how to build their characters as well, in terms of, oh, they'll usually have these movesets, these things. Because sometimes you can make some builds for characters and they just be garbage, and you can just, you're playing this long form game and you're like, man, my character's so fucking boring, or my character just is really underpowered. And that's the other thing. How do they want to build their character? Do they know how to do it? And I was not expecting to have a stream today where I have a rant about D&D. Have I talked about this on stream as to why my channel is called what it is? It was just me ranting, like, because I'm a bit of a rambler, so I was originally going to do lots of videos on YouTube that were very just, I pick a topic and then I just rant about it. God damn these fences. And like, I sort of decided against doing that because I was like, I'm more better at freeform rants anyway, and it's like, if I do it periodically on a stream, it's probably not as egregious as me making YouTube videos about it. Just drinking a chocolate milk. I'll take the "you're really good at talking and ranting" as a compliment. Yeah, making a character can be a nightmare. Another thing is sometimes you have this sort of D&D is funny because you have this situation where you kind of need to I guess, do a lot of preparation. In terms of, you have to have players be aware that D&D will require you to do prep work before you actually even start playing, when you're making your character, learning rules, even sometimes learning about the world you're going to be in. And then some of the others is like rambling is prepping for your, like, after you've done all your things for the day. So you have to like do your items, do your XP, do your updates, get in contact with the DM after you've done your matches and stuff like that, and organize items and things. I don't know how to remove. This is my first instance where I'm just going to remove a comment, but I don't know how to remove the comment. I have to do it on each of the platforms. Oh, don't do this to me. One second, sorry. I'll check it in a sec, Arvin. Oh wait, I know where I can do. I can go to this thing. This is kind of a good thing has happened here, where it's like I kind of tried to look into this before, is managing chat and stuff like that, but I don't really know how to do it for Twitch post the event has happened. Alright, anyway. At least I've removed it on one platform. I mean, if it happens more, I'll have to look into that more, but... kind of weird, because that means that I feel like something like that will appear on the VOD, and don't know how to remove it from... Maybe I have to do it post. I really don't understand how that works. Oh yeah, well, let's have a look at your growing collection of fish. You really need that many calicos? Can you not stack them? I felt like I tried to stack those types of size of fish before and I couldn't, but I feel like you should be able to. Just make a wall of fish. Just send some of the letter A. Oh, I wonder whether or not there's one for each letter. If that's the case, then you could just spell out words. Is there anything we want to get? I don't know what we want to buy. I don't know if it's like clothes we want to buy or what. How about is like the costumes? Like now I know that wands only work for one outfit. Actually, I only have the 2 hats. I want a red hat so I can make my Mario one better. Look, it's a scientific fish name that I don't like. So it'll be whatever I read it as at the time. Cancleos. Yeah, this is like many board games in one. Oh, thinking about board games. So, I played Billion Road for the first time last night. Fuck, that was good. I enjoyed that. My friends have been trying to get me to play, what's the other game? I think it's called Million Roads, maybe. There's a couple of other games, Fortune Street. and things like that. And I never got around to doing that. But now, because they released Billion Road on Steam, you can play it multiplayer, and the rabbit's still white when you change it. And yeah, that was super fun. Well, the first round was super fun. Second round was nightmare, and we did it until like 2 in the morning, so I was like super duper tired. But yeah, if you like Mario Party, if you like 100% Juice, if you like Monopoly, if you like those sorts of games, check out Billion Road. Like I had a fun time with it. It's very cutesy, very Japanese, very like N64 board game-esque. Like if you ever played like Japanese board games. I feel like I don't know what I want to buy now. Like this is the problem with like there's a lot of other people's houses where I'm like, oh, I wish if I could buy that or get lots of duplicates and stuff like that. But there's not many things on my list that I'm like, oh, I really want more of that thing. It's a funny thing that people seem to talk about, like Mario Party and Monopoly and all that stuff being like they're friendship enders. But I don't know, maybe it's my group of friends, but I've never walked away from matches like that and just being upset at anyone. I think we all just take it too cash, like everyone treats it as a game. I can think of a few people that if I played with them, they probably would walk away pretty upset. But at the end of the day, everyone's there to win, but everyone's there more so to have a good time. Kind of want to just buy a heap of long baths and then just set up a room full of long baths. Long, long man. Oops. Oops. Alright, I wanted to write something down to remind myself. You've never played Mario Party with your friends? That's crazy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How have you not played? Mario Party is amazing. I mean, later Mario Party's not so much. I played the golden era of 3 and 4 a lot, so. There it is. Not with friends. Yeah, so if you got friends online, Armin, so I honestly, I don't know what the rules are on this and why people be so like sketchy about it and stuff like that. I mean, I am a smaller channel, so I probably can talk about this fine. Is that the special way that people play video games on their PC, also known as an emulator, there are emulators that allow you to play multiplayer, so you can have multiplayer plugins, and I'm very much an advocate for emulators because I think they're fantastic. I own all games like physical most of the time, so it's like whatever. But if you have the emulator with online plugins, it's very good because then all those old games that you're required to play in person, if you've got decent connection and you've set up the codecs right, you can play them online, and I think it's really, really fun. They never really wanted to play Mario. What the heck? I remember there's a friend of mine that we used to go to his place all the time, and we'd play the GameCube one. I can't remember which. I think it was the first GameCube one. I think that would have made it 4, and I loved that one. I am the king of. I don't know if it'll ever come up in stream, but we're talking about Mario Party, so I'm going to talk about it. Which is, I am the best A button spammer you will ever meet. And I'm not joking. I will destroy people. And I don't need any silly, like, flicking like a metal ruler on a thing. I will destroy people with A button pressing. And I remember playing a lot of those mini games. There's 2 different spotlights. Look, I have a grey one and a... Let's get the other one, because I guess that'll probably, like, change how that looks. Probably have enough... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, there we go, there's the 5. Are we done? Oh, I know what we want to do. We want to go talk to Isabelle, our precious girl. Isabelle must be protected. Isabelle is 100% that character from what's the name of that show that's the anime about the raccoon and she's in an office? Retsuko. Retsuko is a very, very good anime if you've never seen it, but I just imagine Isabelle and Retsuko being very similar. 4-star. Dang it. Filled with good feet. Wait, what? This is a good island filled with good feet that know the value of a good rug. Visitations are pleasant. Guess it's Sahara. I didn't realize that you would get ones from the NPCs that travel. Of course, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? So keep contributing however you can, and soon this... Contributing however you can, and soon this island will be decorated to perfection. If you use the resources found on the island, decorating the items you've created. You can improve this island's scenery, and the folks' thoughts are on natural landscapes are all the same time. I came across a number of reports mentioning an overabundance of trees. What are you talking about? What? Isabelle, what? Who's complaining about this? Give me their names. No one should be complaining about this. Trees are the best, and there shouldn't be an abundance of them. Getting lost in the woods. This is not my problem. Don't go wandering into the forest. This is dumb. I'm against this game. More trees are better. I'm not removing that orchard, just so you know, Isabelle. I feel personally attacked. I put so much effort into that orchard. Bengal, was it you? Are you complaining about the forest? No, I know who it was. It's that damn rhino. I keep finding her in the forest. Getting lost in the woods and then complaining about it. Yeah, if you see that rhino, tell her I know. I'm on to you. You want to take an axe to a forest? How about I take an axe to you? Make a DIY dump? I mean, okay, so I was actually planning to do that, and I was actually thinking maybe here, but then I put the pool here. Hey, I got a missing space of turnips. Oh, I missed somewhere. Wait, hang on, what? I feel like 2 turnips are missing. Huh? Tear down the trees beside the forest. What trees beside the forest? This one. I mean, I'll be honest. I do have a few extra trees up north. Like, I actually thought I culled so many trees off this island, I felt bad about it. Like, and I planted a lot of them back, like these ones and the ones up there, and they all became fruit ones, and then I have some of the ones in the top right. But I don't want to remove them. It adds so much personality, I think. Minus the orchard. Like, the orchard is over the top, but that's a temporary measure. Once I have money, I will reduce down that orchard. For sure. I've been personally attacked. Rhonda, is this your fault? Yeah. Alright. Bird bath. Hang on, I have to put your bird bath. Cha. I like it there. Alright. I think I'm pretty happy with what we've done today. I know this is a shorter Animal Crossing stream. I kind of I'm okay with that. I think we've approached a point where I am probably going to be doing shorter ones. And I'm really itching to play Monster Hunter, so I think that's what we might do. Unless anyone really wants to come and visit my island or wants to show me something elsewhere. That's the only way I'll probably spend any more time than what I do now. What do you think, Wobbly Man? He agrees. It may look like he's shaking his head in saying no. But that's a yes. That's as best he can do for a yes. So don't you judge him. You judge him. Alright. I think it is time to swap on over then. You will come over, are you just coming over so I play more Animal Crossing? I shouldn't oh, you'll come over tomorrow, okay. That makes more sense. So you were just trying to be Contieri here to force me to play more. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is really good. I really enjoy that game. I don't know how much like I will play multiplayer stuff on stream specifically to try and get people into the lobby, but just because I don't want to go too much to an effort of organizing events and stuff. I think it's too hard, it being very quiet most streams, so I think it'll be if I'm playing something and people want to join me, I'm happy for that, but not the other way around for now. Maybe in the future. But if you do want to play Risk of Rain, Armin, you just let me know. Okay. Alright. Let's save here. Man, I love my new house. I really am happy with it. I think those colors are really nice. And just on the bell. Thanks to everyone watching if you're just sticking around for Animal Crossing. I'm gonna swap over to Monster Hunter now. I think I just want to have a look at the event, what's up, and what quests we can do. And then I'll probably do a bit of Final Fantasy to cap off the stream. So currently 2 o'clock now, so maybe I might do like an hour and a half of Monhun. And yeah. I will be back soon. Thanks for the sparks, Armin. I still don't know, like they talk about them being like bits. I don't know if they really are like bits, because I'm fairly sure bits have a money counterpart. But, yeah. Oh, while I remember, if anyone knows how to set up your Mixer partnership program stuff while being not American, let me know. Because I tried to start that process and it's so inundated with US walls of you need to know all these stupid tax related things for US stuff that I've given up for now, and I might make my way back around to it. It's yeah, sparks have embers. What does that even mean? What does that sentence even mean? Because if you go to sparks, like I'm fairly sure they're just emotes. I just don't understand. No, that's okay, Armin. If you have any friends that know or anything, or anyone you know of streamers that might know, just let me know. Might try and have a chat to them. I did see there was like doco related to that stuff, but I haven't had the time to look into it yet, so I guess I'll have a look, because it looks like it might be a lot easier to get set up on Mixer than it is on Twitch, because Twitch has these decent thresholds that you need to meet before you can get monetization. So ooh, my phone is yelling at me and my keys are on top of it. Embers are the actual money part. Oh, okay. So sparks are just really just emotes, I guess, sort of thing. And it's just to limit you having how many emotes you do. Yeah, sorry about that. I had my phone on my wallet, which was on my keys, which made it really... Anyway, I'm a swap over, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching.